Hello, we are back at it again. This time we're going to be playing our first game of Town of Salem, a game that I have played before, but I've never put on YouTube. So how this game works is, well, first you pick a name. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I think maybe like beans on toast, because beans on toast is funny, and I think it's funny, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So, just, the other names don't really matter. People usually just use numbers anyways. I hope I get a good roll, because some rolls are really boring. The vampire, okay, that's pretty good. You can attack every other night. There's only a maximum of 4. You know who each other are. You have basic attack, which means you can attack, but anyone with any defense can block you. When you attack a town, they turn into another vampire, or they die if you already have 4. And when you attack an evil roll without defense, they will die. Yeah, it looks like we have 3. We have 15, 6, and myself, who is 7. I'm gonna claim Doctor, because that's a really easy one to fake. I'm gonna claim him on 15, who just got jailed. That's not the best of luck. Unpog. So we can't really do much. I'm not sure how it works. We're gonna try to buy a 4, but if you saw the little egg by 15's name, he is the youngest vampire, and is usually the one that goes bite. I'm not sure what happens when they're jailed. VH is the vampire hunter, who can read the vampire's chat, and is a town roll who has to kill the vampires. If a vampire attacks a VH, the vampire will die. Target jailed. I was also attacked and healed. If you saw the green message, I wonder who did that. So, yeah, it looks like 10 was Mafioso, killed by SK. That's pretty good. Serial Killer or SK, is one of the roles that has defense. So vampires can't do anything, but they got the Mafia, who's another attacking role. Number 1 just said no problem, which I assume means they healed me, so I thank them. And then I'm going to tell everybody, because that's a whisper. Only us can see that. I said I was attacked and healed. People are thanking the SK. 15 and 14 are claiming Serve, but we know 15 is vampire. Serve is short for survivor. When the jailer jails you, the jailer can talk to you, and you can't use your roll at all. And yeah, I'm just writing down the numbers of everybody. The V stands for vampire, because yeah. People are assuming Mafia attacked me, which I assume too, unless there was another SK, which is pretty rare to have 2 in a game. Quiet is claiming an every night vigilante, which is the same thing as the Mafia's death note. Quiet's 9. Also, vigilante can't attack night 1, which means that 9 is just claiming serial killer, but we won't probably care for a while, because that's what this game's like. 15 said they were attacked twice in jail, which I believe, which means there are probably 2 more attacking rolls, so there could be, well, really, I'm not sure. There could have been a witched vigilante or another SK. And if there is another SK, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna say 1 is fine because they healed me, and 9 is asking for hitman targets, saying they won't kill without them. We'll see, because nobody whispered 9. I'm gonna consider telling them that. I'm not sure if I should. 15's asking who. 4. They said 4 is immune, so 4 very well could be a second SK, which wouldn't be good. Yeah, let's just see. Looking back on what was said. Let's attack 12, I guess. I don't think 12 said anything. But, yeah. 4 is immune, AC is according to 6. Could be lying, so that way the VH outs them and then gets the VH outed. It is a strategy that's used, although we don't even know if there is a VH. So it looks like Still a Service 14, 2-pack is 11, and 5 also died. 14 was executed by a jailer. Interesting. What was 14, though? Doesn't say. There's a death note, though. They were no reason specified, a perfect reason to execute someone. They were mafioso. No, wait. Yeah, that was Tupac. Tupac was mafioso. 14 claimed to be Serve. I might have mixed up the numbers. Killed by SK. Claim survivor. They were actually the jailer. I was considering saying you fool. But I decided not to. Sorry, my knife is a mind of its own. I assume that means that 9 killed the jailer, but again, I probably won't care. I was considering claiming a vigilante, but I went back to my doc claim and rewrote it, saying that I was on 1 the second night, because they healed me the first night. That's pretty standard. And now I'm asking 1 if they want to chain, which means we would both heal each other for the entirety of the game, and pretty much only an arsonist could kill us, which is really overpowered. Or lynching, which is when you vote someone up every turn, which we almost did to 9. People were saying we should, but... So, if you haven't gotten the theme of this, it's kind of like Mafia, except everyone has a role, and it's really chaotic. They're saying 4 is also an SK, because 9 was attacked, and 4's like, how? So, just arguing a little bit, I said 15 said night 1 they were attacked, yep, and twice in jail. I brought it back to that, saying it's possible for another SK. 4 said they were attacked and healed. So there could be another doc and yet another SK, or vigilante. Or there could be, well actually, or there could be, I'm not really sure, there could be a hypnotist. It could have been a mafia, because how mafia works is, when the mafioso dies, another mafia member is turned into the mafioso, so they always have a killing role. So it could be a hypnotist. Maximum 4 mafia also, by the way. Unless amnesiacs get involved. Amnesiacs can remember a role that died, so they can bring back up the count of mafia. Or vampires, actually. I think they might be able to go past her. Maybe it'll just say that the remembering failed. I'm gonna say don't bite, because we already have 4 vampires, and we don't want them to know that there are vampires. Because when there's 4 and you bite someone, they will always die. And we don't think there's a vampire hunter. So, yeah. Okay. There's Crimson. What's your OG role? Is your original role? I don't think Crimson responds. I was attacked and healed, so I'm really glad that I asked 1 to help me with that, to chain. It looks like 13 died. I'm gonna say thank you to 1. 13 was the mayor killed by SK. But which SK? Because now we know we're pretty much certain there's 2. It doesn't look like there's a werewolf, or they would have killed someone already. I'm gonna say I was attacked, but 1 healed me to further confirm 1, and then 1 will back me up in return, because that's the bro code. Yeah, he's like, saved 7 again. For fuck's sake, leave 7 alone. That means I will have to put this video as not for children, but whatever. So they're saying to hang 9 first and 4, but I think we should do 4 first. I might say this later, because 9, yeah, see, they're arguing. 4 first, too. 9 later, because 9 seems to be working with us. Like, they're asking for who to kill, they're trying to, like, side with town till the very end to kill him and get the win. I've seen this strategy before. But as long as we keep the vampire count high, we should just be able to vote them off at the end and use them to eliminate people. So, I'm gonna try to do that. Right now I've got protection every night. So, and also, I'm gonna eventually talk 9 into killing some people. Like, maybe if this guy gets voted off and there's innowers, I might, like, get him to hang the innowers as people that might be working with them or something. Not really sure. Or hang or kill, whichever one. Yeah, he says he hasn't done anything. He's also not claiming a role. Claiming he's an X target. Executioners have 1 target. When they vote them off, they win. But the game doesn't end. The executioner can just hang around until the end of the game. being a nuisance. Yeah, so if this is Mafia, 8 was defending them, saying, like, stuff like, this, like they just said. So if this is Mafia, 8 is probably another Mafia. Let's just see. I'm clicking that, because you can click it to see the roll earlier. But I'll just probably wait or something. No, guess SK. That's not the best. A crab could have been a witch working with the SK. Could be a witch. So could 2 and 3. Because I think those 2 abstained. 6 said 2, 3, and 8 inode. I only really see 1, but it's not the full number that there are people, so I assume that. And I've also asked Quiet to kill 8, because 8 was hard annoying again. And if they are immune, people will probably listen to 9, because 9 is very loud in this game. They're saying we should be able to bite, because we have majority. I think it would be a good idea to bite maybe 2 or 3. I'm not sure which one. Let's just, I don't know, 2 is first on the list, so why not? Yeah, just ask that, I think. Yeah, 2. See, they said 2 there. And it honestly doesn't matter that much, but this works. Target's defense. Dang it. You know how I said it was very unlikely for there to be multiple SKs at the start? Well, I think there's 3, because we hang one, we have no another, and then there's something else with a defense. And he was attacked twice, that one jailed knight, And I think the SKs have just been hitting each other. Turns out he was sheriff. I said, thank you, friend, because he said hit complete. He's literally the hitman. Quiet, the every night vigilante. Yeah, that's the death note. Yeah, they were just sheriff. They didn't really have any useful information. And then our vampire died to the SK. And I think if we get to the point in the game where we can bite again, I'm gonna have them bite 1, because 1's been helpful, and I want 1 to win 2, and I really don't want the SKs or Mafia, if there even is any left. Well, yeah, if there even is any left to get to him first. He probably, well, I'm not really sure. I think he's still on me because of the chain. Yeah, 9's now saying, well, actually, there's vampires, and I can kill in the night, so you need me alive to kill the vampires. Which is another interesting strategy. It might win over town if there were any. Honestly, I think 1 might be the only town left, because there's 3 of us, there's the 2 SKs, we think 2 and 9 anyways, and there's probably another Moth. So I would guess 3 is Mafia. I asked for rolls. 2 is the spy who says Mafia didn't visit on a night I was attacked, and I'm fairly sure that it was Mafia who attacked me. So I'm gonna use that excuse to push up 2, who we know is SK. Yeah. Trial for conspiracy. What is your defense? Let's see, do they even have one? Just gonna be quiet, maybe? Okay, that works too. Oh, I asked 9 not to kill me. I suppose explaining whispers between them, but honestly, there's 3 vampires, plus 3 who's being pushed by 2, and 9, so 3's gonna also vote guilty at least. And so will probably 1, because we're sort of in a little alliance thing, so I think we've got this pretty good. And then I'm trying to do a bit more convincing. Yeah, I might, this is yet another post-recording, because I haven't figured out how to record audio on my mic at the same time with the software I'm using. So once I get better software, I might. 1 just pointed out that it could have been vampires, even though I am, which I only responded to after the fact, of course. Any new hits, ask 9. I'm going to say kill 3, probably, because again, we want to bite 1. Let's see how this works. They were a serial killer, so there are 3 SKs. I feel like if they kill 3 and we bite 1, assuming neither has defense, we can then vote up 9 next time and win. I'm gonna try to explain that to them. Yeah, we vote 9. I ask 9 to kill 3, not 2. Yeah, vote 9. Yeah, Crimson agrees. Sees the brain, because we can't attack 9. Um. I like a lot of music, and there's always a song stuck in my head, so I've got to try really hard not to hum it. But let's see what happens. Okay, we visited him, but it doesn't say he was converted, which is worrying. Dang it. Looks like, well, I'm assuming Quiet killed 3, so 3 probably was actually Mafia, who, yeah, then killed the doctor. Dang, bro. It's pretty annoying. Oh well. Whisper 9, sorry. I'm considering revealing that I am in fact a vampire, but I might just mess around a little bit, because no hard feelings, or there isn't supposed to be in this game. It's a game that's entirely based around deceiving each other, that you shouldn't really be caring about that. No, 9. I'm just worried. See, I said no there. Just worried about them being majority. And then, yep, still the every night vigilante. And then let's see what 9 will say here, because 9 will definitely say something, knowing how people work. Yep, there's 2 vamps, 1 town, and me. Assuming I am town and the other 2 are vamps. I'm going to agree, because why not? I'm better, I almost said. I was like, true, he's trying to convince me to vote the vampires instead of him, which is honestly a stupid idea, even if I was town, because the vampires could just bite me and then win the game. But, I'm like, let me get a coin, just to, like, drag out the, voting time. Yeah. And then 9 says to vote 15, 12 says yeah, trying to pretend like they're also town. I'm gonna save this so I can type 2 things really fast after he gets voted up. The second vote's there, so I'm gonna add it. And he's gonna say the stupidest thing here, I bet. Something along the lines of you've lost to vampires, I bet. 7, why? Let's see. You just lost to, yep, knew it. I've been loyal to town, but I can't win with you. You can't throw the game. If you're a G, you would know me. Maybe, yeah, true. But, you see, I'm a vampire, and I was always a vampire. So, I'm going to guilty here, because you can't throw the game. All my teammates will report me, and then I'll get banned for, like, 3 days. Yeah, on another note. Oh, 3 vamps, haha. We started with 3, I'm gonna say that, you know, because no hard feelings, it was just how it was. IDK while I'm still alive, yeah. He seems like he's okay with it, but we'll see, because people can be pretty rude in the end, like, after the win screen or whatever. I've been evil so many times today, I don't really care, it's more fun this way, yeah. See, he seems to be alright with it. Yep. See, 1 says, GG, but I fucking hate you deeply. That's the type of person that I don't understand. I'm gonna apologize to try to cover up hard feelings. But honestly, like, why should you care? It's a game about deceiving people. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. I hope to post more content like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.